All right, so part 3 of our squat progression, we're gonna go ahead and do zombie squats. So this will be the first time we're touching a barbell during our squats. These zombie squats are gonna do 2 things. One, it's gonna get us used to this barbell in this front-loaded position, similar to a goblet squat, but it's also gonna get us used to where that bar is supposed to go during front squats. This front squat position with the bar resting in this anterior side of your body, the front side, is gonna be super important for us. We do a ton of front squats and we do a lot of Olympic lifting where that bar's gotta rest on that front shelf. So you've got to get used to this correct position. So zombie squats are going to be, the first time we use our barbell, you're gonna set yourself up. See how I have the bar set up around chest height. I don't want it set up on my shoulders because that's too high. You also don't want it too low. However, if it's a little bit too low, that's better than a little bit too high. You never want to try to unrack by going up on your tippy toes. You want a strong position. This is right about mid-chest for me. So when I do zombie squats, I'm going to set myself up just as if I was going to do front squats, but you're not going to use your arms. So I'm going to set myself up. Go ahead and put this barbell in the correct spot. That correct spot is going to be the groove of the front part of your shoulder or the front shelf. When your arms are up in this correct position, you create a little divot behind the front part of your shoulder and your throat. If you feel like you're starting to choke yourself, if you feel it crushing your collarbones, it's probably a little bit too far back. If you start to squat and it starts to roll forward over your shoulders down to your arms, 1, you're not going to be able to lift it because the bar is going to fall, and 2, that means the bar is a little bit too far forward. So there's a very small margin of error where if I'm too far back, you might start to hit your throat. It's a little bit hard to breathe. If the bar is too far forward, the bar is going to roll forward. You're going to be out of position. Bar may drop. So, to set yourself up, I always go the same spot every time. I want my hands just outside of my shoulders. From here, I'm going to slide my hands underneath and always quarter squat the bar up. I never want to see anybody lunge underneath this bar to get it up. Here, hands just outside the shoulders, get the same spot every time. Classic thing is you put your thumbs right where the smooth and the rough part of the bar meet. Slide your arms under. Go ahead and quarter squat the bar up. From here, you take 1 to 2 steps back and then set your feet in the same position we have every single time. Just outside my hips, toes facing forward. From here, you got to keep your thumbs up at your face. This is just like the first bodyweight squat we did. From here, everything's the exact same. You've got to trust yourself to keep that chest up with your thumbs up at your eyes. Big breath and squat. I got my feet flat on the ground. I got my hips underneath my knees, and I got a nice neutral spine. From here, explode up, leading with my hands to make sure that my chest stays up. And squat. When I rack, I always want to rack both sides of the bar at the same time.